Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh.
So it is the 8th of January and our last day in Puerto Princesa. We're going to see the prison today.
We're all fueled up, ready to go. We're going to prison. Yep. So, in the Philippines, on Palawan, just outside of Puerto Princesa, there is a prison that is like a open release prison and penal farm. Essentially, the guys have a certain amount of freedom. There's two levels. You've got medium security and low security. The medium security guys are behind bars and not accessible, but the the low security are free to roam. They do farm work, they do chores. It's about half an hour ride from Puerto Princesa, so we will see what happens.
One of the most popular prisons in the Philippines and one of the largest open prisons in the world, at over 45,000 hectares, Iwahig houses around 4,000 inmates. So we just came in, we got stopped at the gate, made to take our helmets off. Ryan had to give in an ID, which he can claim back at the end. And there's only two parts here that you can go to. So there's a natural pool and a souvenir shop. Not allowed to record. You can record, I think what he said is you can record the souvenir shop. So it doesn't, by the sounds of it, I don't think we're going to be able to actually go around the prison.
There's a minimum security compound.
So there's some people working there.
So we are in.
Before we started recording, we did check that we were allowed to film in here and the people we were speaking to were okay with being filmed.
Iwahig? Iwahig.
Yes.
Everybody working in here, like, are they in the prison, or do they like work in the prison?
Yes. Some are from the Bureau of Correction, like
Yeah.
we are the inmates,
Okay.
but we roam around
England.
the compound because the Iwahig is a prison without walls.
Okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, is it low? I mean, only smaller offence crimes that get put in here?
No, actually, it's mixed up. There are some life imprisonment, but there's still lock up in city compound.
Right. Okay.
Those are maximum category.
Right.
Who is carrying a life imprisonment, reclusion perpetua, and a 20 years and above sentence.
Right.
And below 20 is the medium people.
Okay.
And all you see outside is the minimum category.
Okay.
Wearing brown shirts.
So that's kind of like low offence, low level offence.
No, they're actually for maximum and medium right after serving at least half of their sentences.
Oh, okay.
Categorized as minimum.
Okay, but then do they go for assessment?
Yes.
So if they are still deemed not safe, they would stay in
Yes.
maximum? Yeah, okay. Okay, amazing, thank you. So
The main building you've seen after the entrance there is
the one
main,
on the right hand side?
Yes,
Yeah.
the main building of the minimum people.
Right, okay.
But those who are given some working assignments are just confined in that blue house there.
Yeah.
We are 211 in there in different sections. Farming, constructions, and just cleaning the ground.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
are just servant in the offices.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been here?
8 years from 14 to 16 years of sentence.
Wow, okay. Do you mind me asking
Almost
why?
there. It's a love-related case.
Oh, is it?
I am in relationship with a minor, 15-year-old.
Right,
So
okay.
it's a big no here in the Philippines.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, same as in England. Yeah. Do you mind me asking yourself why you're in here?
My case is marijuana.
Wow.
Life imprisonment.
Life in fish?
Yeah.
What?
It's very harsh actually here in the Philippines. Even you are just caught with a stick of marijuana, it's already equivalent to
Life imprisonment.
Yes.
So what is life here? Is that 25 years?
It's equivalent to at least 24 to 30 years.
Wow.
I'm now 12 years.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that's for selling marijuana or using marijuana?
Using it.
Just using it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know that in some of other countries, or just they just given a community service like that.
So well, in England, they just take it off you and
Yeah.
say, give you a slap on the
In
wrist.
some other Asian countries, you can actually see some selling in the streets.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Thailand now
It's just
legal.
like a street food.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. So, and then all this stuff has been made by...
Everything here is made of is made by the PDL. And if you're going to patronize any of the product, even small thing, it would be great help.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Try to check.
Oh, that's very clever. Is that coconut?
Yes.
Wow.
The smaller one, Dahlia.
So, can your family come to visit?
Actually, they can, but it's too expensive. Inside.
Wow.
So in the background here, you can't quite hear it, but I'm having a conversation with Bong, and I asked him if he has his family come to visit, which he doesn't because they can't afford it. Cell phones are also strictly forbidden, so they're not allowed to call home or email or anything. They can only send letters, which he does occasionally just to say that he's doing okay. But if they have any friends come to visit, they'll send messages home with them. But they're fairly secluded here, which is why it's got quite a big sense of community, because they're not really visited by family and friends, and they can't have the phone calls. They make friendship groups within the prison.
That's clever. Very good. So have you made any of this?
So, are you allowed phone calls?
I made the painting.
Nice.
No here.
No cell phones.
Communication since.
Wow.
We can actually send letters, but just
Yeah. But you make friends.
These are really good. So you say you've only got 6 more years?
Probably, but I'm applying for parole.
Yeah.
Because we are qualified if you are already have the half of your sentence and no violations, no good behavior, and
Yeah.
like in school we are also gaining some points from being good here, or you're just enrolling yourself in school, because we also have here some programs of the government actually is really good for the betterment of the PDL. We have those who are able to read and write. We have some preparatory, we have elementary, high school, and even they introduced a computer literacy. That's an alternative learning system, and the skills training like masonry, like welding,
Wow.
carpentry.
That's really good.
Yes. And we also have here some long-time prisoners who don't want to go back to their provinces and already live on the securities residences. They have small houses at the back, and they have their own families already. They have their children. Their children are also classmates of securities children.
So they choose to stay here.
Yes, it's just like a small community.
Yeah.
Maybe more peaceful than...
Yes, we're
Yeah.
from Manila,
Yeah.
that big jail facility. And since it's overpopulated, we're almost 30,000 inmates in there, so expect the worst. And scarcity of food, water, and even spaces for rest.
Yeah.
So did you get the choice to come here?
It's random actually, and mine is by a chance.
Yeah.
I just try my luck. By the time I heard the news that they're going to transfer some PDL to Palawan, which is past my name, and they screen on, and it gets real.
Oh, right.
I was transferred last 2018.
Wow. Must have been exciting.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and life here is really better than in Manila.
Yeah.
Every day I keep on crying there and praying that everything will be all right, because I don't really feel like I'm safe there.
Is the Manila ones more kind of
always-
run by gangs and
Yes,
stuff?
always, there's always a sudden war, because of that's very simple bullying, and it bursts out to explode to a big war.
Wow.
Because by the time you arrive in such jail, you have to go in a certain gang. Like me, I'm from Cebu, so I'm Batang Cebu. That's a kid from the town. So for protection, actually, so they will not be easily bullied by other groups.
And is it the same here? Is there gangs here? Or?
Actually, we have here, but it's not that active like in Manila.
Yeah.
We actually live as one here.
So then, whilst inside the prison, I mean, do the guards kind of enforce anything, or are you just left to do your own thing?
No, it's okay. We're free.
Yeah. Wow. What a great system.
Yeah.
We're free. But we cannot actually go far from here, that far, because there's always limit.
Yes,
And
but
every section actually has its own personal custody, and because we go out as early as 5:30 in the morning and go back at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for the head counts.
right, okay. And then after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you then have to stay inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
But these who wears blue shirts are all medium. This one, they just request to go out to perform because we expect for a large number of visitors now a cruise ship, so they're going to perform.
Oh,
We
wow.
are going to perform rather because I'm a dancing inmate.
So what do you mean by perform?
Sorry.
They dance.
They dance?
Yeah.
You dance?
Yeah, yes, we did.
Wow.
Later.
You have
Female inmates.
female.
Yes, but they are confined in San Francisco, the sub-colony of this, because this is actually the main one, and we have a sub-colony from the number one, so it becomes overpopulated again.
Here, Bong's just told us that there is also female prisoners, but they're kept separate from the males, as otherwise they would have a problem with overpopulation.
Disposable plastics that is used in fast food chains. That's the cups and the spoons.
Yeah.
So instead of just throwing and clogging some drainage, so they make us use this.
That's very good. Yeah, look at that one. That's quite clever.
Yeah.
So this is like a village hall.
Snake bones.
What?
Snake bone bracelets, and then
That's cool.
necklaces.
Yes, this is just the main part of the snake. And
Wow.
this is a bestseller. Wanna try?
I'll try a snake bone necklace. Bracelet.
That is a necklace.
Yeah, yeah.
The body.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How much are they?
250.
Wow. Who catches the snakes?
Yes, because sometimes they actually caught in some at the back of the security's residences. They have to kill it because it's dangerous.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, thank you. And that's a snake's necklace as well.
Yes, it's black hole.
Wow. That's so cool. That's incredible.
And this one is from a wild boar's farm.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and quite big.
Wild boar? Wow. So is there ever any kind of problems in the jail, like any conflicts inside here?
There is. It it's natural. Actually, it can be settled right away.
Yeah.
It's small things.
Yeah.
Unlike in Manila, it's very chaotic place actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Small things means a lot in there.
yeah. And so you say there's like 1,000 people in the Manila?
Yes, 30,000 inmates.
30,000.
Yes.
Wow.
So you just expect the worst.
It's yeah. I imagine, is it quite a small jail?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's a lot in small spaces.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
How much is the snake bracelet?
250.
Should we get two of them?
If you want to.
If you have still time, you can drop them off. It's a fine place so that you buy more.
So we have been assured that the snake bracelets are able to be taken to another country. So it's essentially the tailbone, maybe small bone. It's very clever. Very clever. Yeah,
You
very
can
clever.
actually, you are free to roam around just within the street.
Oh, so we can walk around outside?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you cannot. They don't allow actually tourist visitors to get closer to some buildings.
Of course, yeah.
Especially there at the back, the maximum and medium compound. It's closed.
That's done that
And
way, is
yes,
it?
This
Yeah.
part here is our hospital, and since we have a lot of PDL patients infected with pneumonia and tuberculosis, so
Okay, yeah. Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you
so
for
much.
everything.
It was nice to meet
What was your
you.
name?
have a great time, Bong.
Bonk Ryan, nice to meet you.
I'm Katie.
I'm Bong.
Nice to meet you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Enjoy your vacation.
So this is the main square, I guess. So this is the building. So this is part of the area we can go in. So that is the
Souvenir shop.
Souvenir shop, essentially, which you've just seen. We had a couple of inmates there speaking to us.
They were like more than happy to tell us
Yeah,
what they were
open
in
and
for,
open
how
and
long.
about everything. Hello.
Hello.
Everyone's very friendly here.
Yeah.
So we can walk around here, apparently. According to one of the inmates, no. I'm sure if we stepped out of line, someone would tell us. Let's have a look at this statue. So, yes, if you didn't hear that, don't go too near the hospital. There's an outbreak of TB and something else, wasn't there? Pneumonia. So, stay away from all that.
Basketball court, people over there running, goes for run.
So it's a very relaxed, you've got a church over there, very relaxed community. But like as you were saying, they've got to be out at a certain time and then back for head count at 4 o'clock, and then they're kind of stuck inside.
But obviously it's working because there's people that actually choose to stay on here after their sentence is finished. They've got a little village of houses.
Yeah.
They've got their families and did you hear I asked him, like, do you see your family? Do they come and visit? And he said they can't afford to. They can afford food, that's it. They're not allowed cell phones, that's strictly forbidden here.
Yeah.
So they sometimes send a letter, but it's mainly just to say I'm still alive, I'm here, I'm well.
It's crazy.
I can't believe that guy's got life for possession of marijuana.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Life. If you just have one
One
joint,
joint, yeah,
then
one
you-
stick or whatever. Like, that's the thing, you just cross the water to, well, Thailand.
And it's legal.
It's completely legal.
But here, 24 to 30 years in prison
Just for possession.
of one joint. That's crazy. In England, if you had one joint, the police wouldn't even do anything. Take it off you. That's it.
Obviously, you got to be aware of what they say, because obviously they may not tell you the full truth because either they're embarrassed or they don't want to, or
I have read stories online that actually murder serves less of a sentence than drugs.
that's ridiculous. So this isn't something that we found out about till pretty last minute. It's not very well publicised, if that's the word. There's not much online about it, but it's we only found out about it from another traveller. Ended up renting a bike from Puerto Princesa. You can also get a tricycle. I think it costs maybe round trip, maybe 400 pesos for a tricycle, but then the bike cost was 400 pesos. So you got to weigh up what you want.
So there's no cost involved, you don't have to pay to go in, but you are encouraged to buy from the souvenir shop because that helps support the prisoners. We were there for about an hour. We asked loads of questions. They were really happy to talk to us. When we were driving down to the souvenir shop, it was about a 2-mile stretch, they were all waving, saying hello. They were more than happy to interact with us. And our take home from it is it's a very unusual situation, but one that clearly works. It was a really thought-provoking day, and we definitely recommend going if you get the chance to.
But it's more for an educational point of view. Don't treat it like it's some kind of tourist attraction. You just get all this information about how this system actually works, how they manage it, how they cope with it, and how they kind of live. Is really, really informative. A unique experience, definitely.